supervisors, co-workers, the family and friends, and most of all, our chiefs, a great good evening to each and every one of you. To be here with you tonight is truly a treat. It puts no money in my pockets to be here. It gave me a good meal, though. The reason why I'm here is because I want to share some tips with you as you transition the big divide. There's a big divide. Your whole career you have been striving for this greatness that is demonstrated right here. You've seen it, you remember it, and you look, and now you're here. So tonight as I share with you, I want to share a couple stories and give you something to remind you of what it meant to get here, but now how it changes. How it changes after tonight. You have so many guests here that are coming here to give you love, and so tonight we got to come together as a team and reflect. So I'm going to take you back on a little trip. See, there's stories that I use often because they're like tools. When the tool works, keep using the tool. When the story works and keeps me motivated and fired up, well then I better go back to that story and use it. So I want to share that one story with you. In the summer of 1859, over in Niagara Falls, there was a great divide between Canada and the United States. That great Niagara Falls. And during that time, families would come together, celebrate every weekend, enjoy fellowship, much like tonight. We're up here, we're celebrating, we're coming together as one family to celebrate. That's exactly what they did back then. And as I look at you chiefs that are coming forward, I'm having faith in my heart that you are going to prove that what this represents, the legacy this represents, that you are going to bridge the great divide. The great divide. Because as you go forward, this is going to take three things to make happen. You have to remember, you have to celebrate, and you have to act. The reason why I'm using those three words is because this month that we celebrate your major accomplishment, it's also another month that we celebrate the incredible Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And just this last week, we celebrated down at J. Bear, and our themes were remember, celebrate, and act. And I reflect on you, and how does that follow with you? Well, when you remember where you came from, you'll remember how hard it was to get here. When you remember your families and all the times when they said, what are you doing? Baby, I'm studying. You're studying a little too long. Do you want the parking spot or not? Remember! Right? Remember! Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate your attention tonight. And I appreciate the fact that you are here to recognize the great Blondines of today and tomorrow. If you truly agree with me that you would follow them, would you please join me in a round of applause?
I'm American Airman. I'm a warrior. I've answered my nation's call. I'm American Airman. My mission is to fly, fight, and win. I am faithful to a proud heritage, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. I'm American Airman, guardian of freedom and justice. My nation's sword and shield, its century and avenger. I defend my country with my life. I'm American Airman, wingman, leader, warrior,